and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the top stories for the day. Saudi Arabia began talks on resolving the Ukraine war on Saturday, Saudi state media reported, despite no delegation from Russia taking part. Senior officials from some 40 countries including the US, China, South Africa and India are attending the discussions in the Red Sea coastal city of Jeddah. Ukraine and its allies hope the two-day conference will lead to an agreement on key principles for a peaceful end to the 17-month conflict and win over non-Western countries that have so far stayed neutral over the conflict due to close ties with Moscow. Japan on Sunday commemorated the 78th anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima in the final phase of World War II. Considering the growing nuclear threat worldwide, the mayor of Hiroshima, Kazumi Mitsui, called for abolition of nuclear weapons and described the nuclear deterrence policy of G7 as a folly. This year, the G7 summit took place in Hiroshima, which happens to be Japan Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's home constituency. A California-based healthcare system faces cyber attack this week. As a result, some services at affiliated locations were shut down, forcing reliance on paper records, sources reported. Prospect Medical Holdings owns more than a dozen hospitals in California, Connecticut, Pennsylvania and Rhode Island and also operates a network of more than 160 outpatient centers and clinics, its website says. Prospect, in an email statement to the source, confirmed that the attack had disrupted its operations and said its offices were in touch with the FBI and third-party cybersecurity specialists. Defense chiefs from the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, have said that they have drawn up a plan for potential military intervention in Niger. The regional bloc has given coup leaders in Niger until Sunday to reinstate President Mohamed Bazoum, sources reported. Earlier, ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, sought Bazoum's release and reinstatement within a week on Sunday, July 30th, according to sources. The group declared it would take all necessary measures to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger, close quote, including the use of force if the junta remained in power. In 2022, the total government budget allocations for R&D GPAD across the EU stood at €117.4 million, equivalent to 0.74% of the GDP. This was a 5.4% increase compared with 2021 and a 49.2% increase compared with 2012. Data on government budget allocations for R&D published by Eurostat showed that in 2022, government budget allocations for R&D at the EU level stood at €262.7%, for a 47.2% increase compared with 2012. The highest allocations were recorded in Luxembourg, followed at a distance by Denmark and Germany. Ninth-ranked Netherlands on Sunday reached the quarterfinals after defeating underdog South Africa 2-0 at the FIFA Women's World Cup. The Netherlands, who were runners-up in 2019, scored in each half in front of a 40,000 crowd at the Sydney Football Stadium. India spinner Yuzvendra Chahal on Saturday highlighted the difference between the captaincy style of the past four Indian captains he played under in the white ball format. Chahal has played under different captains, which include Rohit Sharma, MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli and now Hardik Pandya. When quizzed about the difference in the captaincy of these four captains, Chahal affirmed that there is hardly any change. Chahal further went on to express talk about his lack of opportunities of late. He believes that the 11 is picked based on the team combination according to the conditions. The embassy of the Sultanate of Oman calls upon all its citizens present in Lebanese territory to exercise caution and adhere to all necessary security measures by staying away from areas witnessing armed conflicts while following the security instructions issued by the competent authorities. The embassy in Beirut appeals to all citizens in the event of any emergency to call the following numbers, which is +961 7601 0037 or +961 185 6555. Those are the top stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
Circly just landed in Oman. Now you can enjoy your life and save through unlimited buy two for the price of one offers and discounts starting 20% onwards at more than 2,000 leading vendors covering all your needs. Download Circly Oman mobile application, subscribe and try 1 month for free. Upgrade your lifestyle with Circly Oman.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.